Alright, it's been a while since the last one, but I assume you all know how this goes. As in today's video, we'll be looking at Dex Holder number 4, Yellow, and her team of Pokemon, so let's get straight into things. Starting us off, we have Ratty the Rattata, Yellow's first ever Pokemon. His gender is male, he's level 25, has the ability Guts, and his nature is Hardy. Yellow actually caught Ratty as a Rattata in the Red, Green and Blue arc, specifically in chapter 36. And with some help from Red, Yellow made her first capture, and ever since that day, Ratty's been by Yellow's side. It evolved in chapter 53 after Blue and Yellow's training. Since it was Yellow's first time witnessing an evolution, she was caught off guard as she preferred to keep her Pokemon as they were. So when Ratty did evolve, she ended up crying herself to sleep. Move wise, we've only seen Ratty use 2 moves, Hyper Fang and Super Fang. Raticate is a pretty alright Pokemon that's come in handy many times due to its fangs. Its place as Yellow's first Pokemon may make you think that it's her partner, but realistically, like most trainers in adventures, it gets sidelined by another more marketable Pokemon later on. Next is Dody the Dodrio. His gender is male, is level 33, has the ability Early Bird and has the nature of Hasty. Dodrio wasn't actually caught by Yellow, instead it was gifted to her by her uncle, Wilton the Fisherman, a character who surprisingly reappears many times. When it was gifted to her, it was only a Doduo, and it remained that way for most of the Yellow arc. It would eventually evolve in chapter 89 during the fight with Lance, where Yellow lost Red's Pokedex so she could no longer hit the cancel button to stop evolution. So it evolved. Dodrio's moveset consists of Whirlwind, Drill Peck, and Peck. Usually, Dodrio is a Pokemon I never care about, but because of the way Yellow uses it, hers is actually super cool, running all around the Kanto region and using its Drill Peck attack. Also, it's one of Yellow's most reliable Pokemon. Now we have Yellow's solid support Pokemon, Ratty the Golem. His gender is male, he's level 39, has the ability Sturdy and the nature of Quirky. Golem, just like Dodrio, was a gift Pokemon. Yellow got it in chapter 49 from Brock in order to help her on her search for Red, due to Yellow not having many Pokemon. When she received it, it was only a Graveler. Now that I think about it, if Yellow had traded him a Pokemon, Graveler would have evolved then and there, but that didn't end up happening. Instead, it evolved in the same place and time as Dodrio, despite the fact Graveler needs to trade to evolve. But due to Yellow's powers, this didn't matter. Golem's moves are Mega Punch, Rock Throw, Takedown, Defense Curl, and Struggle. Even though that's not really a move, it still counts. In my opinion, Golem's Yellow's second strongest Pokemon, which makes sense after all since it was given from a gym leader. But at the same time, it's her least developed Pokemon. Other than that, it doesn't really have anything special about it. Next up, we have Yellow's strongest Pokemon, in my opinion, Omni the Omastar. His gender is male, he's level 42, has the ability Swift Swim, and his nature is docile. In the same fashion as the two before it, Yellow was gifted this Pokemon, this time from Misty, who gave it to her in order to help her search for Red. Just like his other teammates, Omastar would evolve in the battle against Lance, due to Yellow not being able to cancel the evolution. Moveset wise, Omastar has 4 moves, Water Gun, Ice Beam, Hydro Pump, and Blizzard. As I said before, I think this guy is Yellow's strongest Pokemon, due to its levels. Also, I'm quite a big fan of this guy, as he looks really cute in Matto style. Now we have the oddly named Kitty the Butterfree. I have no idea what Viz was cooking with this, but yeah. His gender is male, he's level 20, has the ability Compound Eyes, and has the nature of Brave. Kitty was a Caterpie that first appeared in chapter 49, where it was saved by Piga and Yellow, so it took a liking to them and followed them on their journey. When it met up with them again, Blue advised Yellow to catch it, so she did in chapter 53. In chapter 89, it evolved twice in a row during the fight with Lance, making it hold the record of the first Pokemon to do so, at least in the manga. His moveset consists of String Shot, Tackle, Harden, Supersonic, and Struggle. Just like Red before her, Yellow's way of flying around is by having Butterfree hold onto her, acting as a pair of wings. And just like I said with Red, it's super cool to see. And back when it was a Caterpie, this Pokemon's String Shot was super helpful. A pretty solid Pokemon, other than its level being only level 20. Lastly of Yellow's team, we have Chuchu the Pikachu. Her gender is female, she's level 31, has the ability Static, and has the nature of Mild. Because Yellow and Piga was such a good duo, the writers decided, hey, I know, let's just give Yellow her own Pikachu. And that's where Chuchu comes in. A Pikachu Yellow caught sometime before chapter 111, making it the only one of her team that she caught after the Yellow arc. Chuchu has only 2 moves, Fly and Volt Tackle. Chuchu gives Yellow another similarity to Red, with Red having a surfing Pikachu and Yellow having her own alternative with the flying Pikachu. And Chuchu is a perfect partner Pokemon for Yellow. Sorry about that, Ratty. And of course, fun fact, this Pikachu and Red's Pikachu have a child called Pibu. who I'll talk about more in the next team video covering gold. So that's a wrap up on Yellow's team, a pretty simple team of 6. We did actually see Yellow catch a Seadra along with some other Pokemon, but she released them all soon after capture, so they don't count. Although Yellow's team honestly is super weak and pathetic, let's not forget when things get serious, she can pull through by synchronizing her spirit with her Pokemon, allowing their levels to be boosted all the way to the mid 80s, around the same level as her Cantonian Dex Holder pals. So don't sleep on her team. Now with all that said and done, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more Pokemon manga content. Take care.